Thing one tonight, President Trump knows how beneficial it can be to have important government positions filled with lackeys and sycophants. He's had great success with this personnel strategy so far, which is why he's trying it again with the Federal Reserve, choosing unqualified cronies for seats on the board of a body that is supposed to be completely independent. Like Herman Cain, the economic mastermind of the 999 plan, who in the face of enormous pushback withdrew from consideration last week. But there's another Trump pick who's still in the running, somehow, for a seat on the Fed. This guy.
The biggest problem I see in the economy over the last 25 years is what has happened to male earnings for black males and white males as well. They've been declining, and that is, I think, a big problem. Look, I want everybody's wages to rise, of course, but people are talking about women's earnings. They've risen. The problem actually has been the steady decline in male earnings.
Stephen Moore is Thing 2 in 60 seconds. Stephen Moore is not actually an economist. He's more of an economy-talking guy who goes on TV a lot, slipping in a lot of rave reviews of Trump policies, and so, of course, he's now up for a seat on the Federal Reserve Board. But Moore has had a very rocky road in the week since Trump made that announcement, as a lot of, let's say, problematic things he said about race and gender over the years have come to light. But he says he's not backing down. I guess it makes sense that if going on TV got him the nomination in the first place, he might think that going back on TV some more could save him. But you can decide for yourself how well that worked out.
If it comes down to things I wrote 18 years ago that were impolitic, that I've apologized for, that were, insulting, then I'm in trouble. If it comes down to my economic ideas, I think
this is not just stuff that was written 18, 20 years ago.
I talked to a reporter the other day who has covered the Fed for 30 years. He said he's never seen anything like this before. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be chairman of the Fed. I mean, Trump was trying to think, what could I do to help serve, his economic agenda?
Right.
And I think that's why he tapped me.
Not necessarily what the Fed's mandate is. It's not about the president's economic initiatives to spur growth and get him reelected. That's not why the Fed exists.
No, but
Kellyanne, how's Stephen Moore doing?
Stephen Moore, I guess, is doing great.
What he said.
Well, the president stands behind him. And Stephen said yesterday in an interview or recently, if he feels like he's a liability, he'll pull his name out of contention.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.